I'll tell you the coolest thing about being rich. The coolest thing about being rich is remember when I was broke. It's only cool to sit there with my brother in the fucking Nurse Rat restaurant with Salt Bae being an idiot, spending 15 G's and saying, do you remember when we didn't have a penny?
Right.
15 grand for dinner? We never had 15 grand in our savings account in our lives.
Damn.
Do you remember that time we were living off those 10p packs of noodles for 2 weeks? Do you remember? You need this juxtaposition. There is no light without dark. You will not appreciate your six pack unless you didn't have one and you had to earn it. That's how the world works. So when I talk to these dudes like, oh, but it's, you know what, Tate? Yeah, I agree, but you know, it's hard. It's hard. Of course it is. It's supposed to be. And if you're not cut out for it, then fuck off and live a normal existence and die. That's your decision. If you want to level up your character, then you need to get out here and do it. You need to be around brave men. You need to get some balls. You need to get your network together. You need to be paying attention to things like the Fresh and Fit podcast. Listen to the truth. Humble yourself. Stop sitting there with an ego. Realize you ain't shit. Most of you fuckers could go look in the mirror right now. And if you were totally honest with yourself, go look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and say, if I was a hot bitch, would I fuck me? And the answer for most of you is no. That's the game. But I made myself this way. I wasn't born this way. I absolutely and utterly made myself this way. And any single one of you men out here can do the same thing. So because I have all these chicks sitting in their houses and they're bored and I'm going here, there, and everywhere making money, they all end up coming up with the same idea. And their idea is this. Sooner or later, it's a full circle. They say, well, Andrew, they text it. They text a nice long text. And they say it in a way like, I'm going to be pleased with what I read. That's what's actually amazing. They say, hey, I've got a great idea, heart, heart. Well, what, bitch? No, seriously, this is such a good idea. I'm like, what, bitch? She's like, well, you're always busy working, so why don't I start a business too? So that I'm not bored while you're away and we can make more money. Like I'm gonna, and they expect me to go, yay, yeah, great. No, I don't need you. One, I don't even need women to make money. Why would I want you making money? For what? I have unlimited money. I have so much money. What I want you to do is just be pleasant and smile and comply and obey. I want you to be happy all the time. The last thing I want you doing is fucking making money because we don't need any money. But worse than all that, you want me to pay to start your business. That's what this real thing is. Every single fucking time. And the worst thing is women believe in all the crap they see about business online, right? Like follow your passions. If you really believe in your passion, then you'll make money, which is not even true. That's the worst business advice ever. Do you think the Chinese billionaire, the concrete billionaire in China, is passionate about concrete? You think he's jerking off over concrete? You think he rubs his face on concrete blocks? No, he doesn't give a fuck. He wants to get paid. Anyone out here who's actually made any real money knows sometimes you got to do shit you don't want to do to get paid. So this whole passion thing is garbage. If you still believe that, then you should fucking quit business completely. So because women believe this junk, then they come at you with one of their passions. And usually, around about 99% of the time, and I know because I've had this exact conversation probably around 100 times with 100 different women, and 99 of them said the same thing. The game is getting harder. And if you're sitting out here and you are not trying to level up along with the game, you're going to struggle into eternity. These women have so many choices. Social media has made that worse. COVID even has made that worse. These bitches are sitting at home on their phones all day. They read every DM sent to them.
Facts.
So if you DM a bitch and she doesn't reply, don't worry, she saw it. She just said no. I live without pity. I don't believe in pity for men. I really don't. Because Agreed. What you've done is you've made a conscious choice. You've decided being lazy is more important to you than having sexual access. Because as a man, it doesn't matter what you're born with. You can become what you want to be. You can become a superhero if you so choose. Yeah. And you chose not to. All those nights you sat home, all those times you played video games,
jerking off,
all that shit you did, jerking off the Pornhub, accumulated in you not getting any replies to your DMs. You fucking deserve it. You deserve it. This is the world. And the world is not fair or nice. This is human nature. But it is getting harder and harder. I get a lot of guys messaging me, hey, Tate, can you teach me game? The biggest game is being the G. Bam. The biggest game is being so legit you don't have to play games. I don't need game. I'm me, right? So that's right. So you need to go be you. You're going to sit on Instagram, see all these beautiful women, the 20 out of 10s that exist, and you know they're fucking someone, and you know it's never going to be you, and you're still not going to try and become something, then you deserve what you got.